Okay, Simon Pagenaud in the Speed Freaks pits. I'm going exactly where James Hinchcliffe was going. Why are you wearing this? It is 125 degrees out here in Indianapolis.
Is it? No, it's not. Listen, I just jumped in the car, made sure that my seatbelts were still okay. I was at the Miami Grand Prix last weekend, so just want to make sure I didn't put on any weight during that weekend eating those nice, delicious.
Oh, right. It was because of what you were eating.
Yes, absolutely, yes. Yes, I'm ready to go, as you can see.
You're sweating off those extra pounds is what you're doing.
Yeah, I'm just making sure I'm hydrated enough. But no, it's awesome to be back here, obviously. I'm the only one in the driver's suit, so I'm the only one to be ready to go. These guys are in shorts. I don't know what they're doing. And I'm ready to go, so, green flag.
Simon, the month of May, let's see, 3 years ago, Norman was the hero of the family. You win the 500, you become the hero of the family. I have to imagine your baby, who's no longer a baby, is now the leader of the family, right?
Absolutely, he's the leader of the pack. I'm just along for the ride now. He just turned 1, Marley, my son, so it's very exciting. Every day is so exciting with him, just seeing him grow. It's just phenomenal to see, just to live that evolution of mine and my wife alongside, so it's just so cool.
How does he relate to racing? Does he give you any sort of a dad, vroom vroom, or anything of that sort?
Oh my God, I think we're in big trouble. He loves cars. He sees a golf cart, he wants to get on it, he starts steering. He's 1 year old. Come on, that shouldn't happen.
What were you doing at 1 year, though?
Yeah, probably the same. I crashed my mom's car at 3, so yeah.
Wait, that's it. Hold on. Tell me the story from the beginning.
Sounds like the story is going to repeat itself, but yes, I got it. I got it at the wheel, and stick shift. She was in neutral. She's doing undoing the groceries, and I just let the handbrake go. I went down the street, finished into a field. So yeah, I'm very proud of that one. That was one of my best crash for sure. But I hope Marley doesn't do that. But he's like every time he sees a car, he's like brrr, and ready to go.
So how are you preparing for this month with the family, with everybody along? I'm sure you have a motorhome in the driver's lot. What is this month like for you? Because you got to be focused on track, but then you get in the motorhome, you got to play dad. That's got to be a little difficult.
Well, at the moment they're not here. They're going to come for the qualifying weekend and for the race.
Damn Indy lights! What the heck?
So there's a lot of cars. Are these all the cars? Oh my God!
Thank goodness it's 2.5 miles. Thank goodness.
It's a race. No, I won't be playing dad for 10 days. So it was really tough to leave the house this morning because it's tough. But I'm at work, and it's great to have them here because obviously when you finish the day, just having a time with him and my wife is awesome. But I'll be single for a few days,
which can be fun as well. You and Elio hold Katie bar the door.
Yeah, well, first of all, tonight we're having a special party called the Club, so I'm going to see what it's all about and supporting Elio in, I guess, being officially into the club of the 4-time winners. So I look forward to that tonight. The festivities are starting already. It's going to be a busy month.
When do you start focusing on the oval? I mean, I would imagine it would be Monday or maybe Sunday night, Sunday morning actually, after the road course, or is it on your mind right now?
Well, funny you say that. I stepped in my car. That's why I'm in my suit, actually. I stepped in my car.
Oh, he has to repeat that. Yeah.
To check my seatbelt again, and I was being super careful. And they're like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Well, I don't want to damage it." And they're like, "Well, don't worry. The seatbelts are the same as last weekend." I'm like, "What do you mean?" They're like, "It's the road course car." I'm like, "Why would you bring the road course car to the speedway?" They're like, "Buddy, we have a race this weekend." I'm like, "Yeah." "Oh, yeah." So I was already in speedway mode. So, yeah.
That answers my question perfectly.
I guess I got to focus on the speedway. I got to focus on the Grand Prix right now.
Well, go get it. Get a win in both, okay? Just make it easy.
I'll make it easy for you. I'll try.
Speed Freaks here with Juan Pablo Montoya. I got to get something off my chest right away because you were here in the late 90s with IndyCar, kart. You were Juan Montoya. You go to Formula One, you were Juan Montoya. You come back to America, and you're Juan Pablo Montoya. What was the necessity for the change?
I didn't change it. Ron Dennis did. He wanted to use the full name, and I don't really care how they call me. So if they want to use Juan Montoya, I'm good. If they want to use Juan Pablo, I'm okay too.
What does your wife say when she's mad at you?
Neither.
Does she say bad words?
No.
What about your son? If he's mad at you, come on. There's got to be something between you and your son, Sebastian.
No, he just called me dad in Spanish. That's all. You know what I mean? That's how we communicate.
Papi, padre.
Papa.
Papa. I've also heard, though, that he calls you Montoya and you call him Montoya. That's got to be a little odd.
Yeah, we call each other Montoya when we're joking and we're, when he needs to get ready or something. It's, I don't know, it's a normal relationship. You know what I mean? I guess for a lot of people look at it from the outside and it's like, oh my God, but for us, it's a normal father-son relationship.
However, I mean, it's really cool because now he's racing, and I can see through your Instagrams, through your tweets, through whatever you're doing, I can see how much of a proud dad you are. This is big time for you. I mean, your career as a driver was huge, but now that your son's driving, it's almost like things are different in at least my perspective outside looking in. Is that true?
Not much. He's been racing for 10 years now. So it's not something new. It's just, the classes keep getting bigger every year. We're in Formula Regional in Europe, and we did the Asia Championship. We had 3 poles, 2 wins there. He did a really good job, and we're leading the rookies in Europe and everything. He's doing a good job. He's doing what he needs to be done. That is nice. But at the end of the day, we got to focus in doing our bit, and that's it.
Is it that you guys finally had that chance to race together that maybe things seem a little more special in my eyes?
Probably, I don't know. Like for me, it was really cool to share the car with him, and we're gonna do it again, hopefully a couple more times, and see what happens.
What is one of the craziest things that has happened between the two of you at a racetrack together?
What's the crazy?
He doesn't pull any pranks on his own dad, or you guys? Actually, I could see this. You are the Montoyas. I could see you guys being very focused. Not a lot of joke times going around.
No, I mean when we're in the racetrack, we're working and that's it. If you want to go to the racetrack to have fun times and good laughs, then do it somewhere else. Do it in a rental track. But in a racetrack where, you're spending a lot of money and you're trying to create a career, it's a job. You don't go to the office to joke. You can have a good time and you can enjoy yourself and everything because you need to enjoy yourself, but you need to understand what you're there for.
Very valid point. So why Indianapolis again and again and again? Do you feel like you have unfinished business here? You're a champion driver. You've won the 500 a couple times. Do you seriously still want more?
I just had a good opportunity to come and do it again, again and again. I did it with Penske and then I stopped and Zach called me last year if I wanted to do it, and we did it, and he said, hey, will you do it again? And I said, yeah. I did it last year. We got a good baseline. It was a hard year last year. It was a big struggle with the car. It was painful. But, at the end of the day, even with a tough car and everything, we had a decent result. So I think when you look at it and you go, man, if I can build from there, I can get a hell of a result and then maybe even a shot at winning again.
Well, clearly, with Potto starting the month with a win, the entire momentum on the team has got to be up. What have you learned from Potto and Felix with this car in regards to what you're going to be going through the rest of this month?
Honestly, the road course race for me, I really want to thank Lucas Oil for supporting the car and everything. But our main focus is really the 500. It's, make sure we do good pit stops, hit the marks, make sure, with tire warm-up procedure and, for the crew to go through the whole race weekend and the pressure and everything, I think is really important. And then, build from there for the race. I think it's really important to do live pit stops in a race where there's pressure before the 500. And I think if we do a good job building that up, then we'll be pretty good.
When do you get a chance? Because like you said earlier in this interview, this is focus time. This is your office. You've got to be focused and ready to go and be serious. When do you get a chance to do any of that fun stuff away? There's a lot of media. That can be annoying as heck. I know it. But when do you get a chance to kind of relax?
It's kind of strange because we're here for quite a long time. So, the mornings are normally pretty easy. His schedule is very strange. They run only in the afternoons, but it's always been like that. So, I don't know. I just, honestly, I do the running and then we do the debrief at the end of the day and, eat something in the bus and go to sleep. And in the morning, spend some time with the family sometimes, and just go and see what needs to be done. What's the plan for today? What have we learned from yesterday from looking at data and things? And it's, I don't know. I don't think about it too much. I just go with the flow and try to stay focused on what we need to do. It's really difficult because there's a lot of days, and one mistake can ruin your whole month. So you need to be very wise about it, and that's it.
No place to go wakeboarding here in Indianapolis, is there? Because that's your release, it seems.
When I was in Miami, yeah, but I left Miami over a year ago. So we sold the boat, we sold everything over a year ago. So right now it's probably more golf than anything else. So I've been playing golf with my kid and everything, and honestly, I don't even get a lot of time to do that lately. I've been traveling so much. I think I've done like 35 or 36 flights this year already. So it's actually nice to be in Indy for all these weeks because I'm not in an airplane.
You don't have your own Montoya Air?
Nope, no Montoya Air.
Well, have you gotten any golf in then with Sebastian here in Indianapolis, not elsewhere?
No. I want to be focused on the race at the moment. And there's times for everything, and at this point for me, it's making sure we maximize this weekend. It's hard. I haven't been in the car for a year. We tried to get a test in and we couldn't. So it's like coming this weekend it's difficult. It's 2 45-minute session. You need to do an installation lap on the car. So by the time you get running, I'll get 8-10 laps max before qualifying. So.
Well, explain that to people that might not fully understand. You are a champion driver. Is it really that difficult?
Well, it's different. It's like, you're used to doing something with one car, and all of a sudden this car is completely different, and the setup has never been built for me or anything. So when you have something built for you, and like the prototype, for example, I really understand that. I've been driving the prototype for the past 5 years, so it's second nature. With this, in the past 5 years, I've driven them twice.
All right, good point. What do you do? Let's say things do go to shit and just you're not having a good day. What calms you down besides Shunk?
Honestly, we have a lot of those days here. So you just, again, the only thing to make a bad day better is work hard to figure it out. That's all I do. Working on the program. And that's it. It's cool to have Sebastian here for a few days, and then my wife will be here. So, that's what it is.
Okay, your best advice to Sebastian, at least so far?
Keep it. Don't try as hard as he does, because he's got enough speed that he doesn't need to overdo it. I think a lot of mistakes come when you need to overdo it, and that's it.
Would you tell that to a younger Juan Montoya? Would you say don't overdo it?
They told me that a lot of times.
Who's they?
Oh, a lot of people. Jackie Stewart and a lot of people did that.
And how many times did you listen?
Oh, but look where I am.
Sebastian, then, when he doesn't listen, is that going to be okay?
No, he doesn't listen. I'll tell him he's not listening, and it's okay. But, we have a good relationship. We do manage the races like a professional relationship, and he understands that.
Lucas Oil, it works.
I run Lucas Oil.
It doesn't matter if you're on the water,
Driving to work,
or competing in a sold-out stadium.
Lucas Oil products will help you get the most out of your vehicle.
Monster Jam has run Lucas Oil in and on our trucks for over 10 years.
we wouldn't run anything else.
Lucas Oil, the official oil of Monster Jam.
Whatever you do, General Tire delivers.
It's a triple header of late model Dirt Series action during MAV TV's All-American Weekend.
It's time to cowboy up in the Cowboy Classic. Feel the thunder for the tribute to Don and Billy Gibson. The Show Me 100 on Memorial Day weekend.
Thursday, Friday, and Saturday of Memorial Day weekend from the Diamond of Dirt Tracks, Lucas Oil Speedway. Catch all 3 races only on MAV TV.
This is the first time in a lifetime to see the NASCAR Cup Series with the Enjoy Illinois 300. Go to worldwidetechnologyraceway.com to get your tickets now.
Dennis Anderson, the legend, 25 years in Gravedigger for Monster Jam. And I'm talking about feeder series like an open wheel or drag racing or stock cars. There are feeder series to get up with the big boys. There's no feeder series for monster trucks. Why?
I don't know. I guess we probably, if you were looking at it like that, I guess you could start out with a truck with 44s on it, then advance to 48s and crush cars. But we just don't have that. We really don't. I mean, when somebody steps into monster truck racing, the feeder series that we have is you ride in the tractor and trailer, you wrench on that truck, and you watch it go, and that's how you learn.
Would you, if you had the ability, would you start a smaller feeder monster truck series like the Junior Monster Jam series?
I think it would be cool, and we have talked about it, and that's no joke. I mean, we've talked about doing a 48 little Terra Tire series a long time ago, and we just couldn't get the promoters all going on it, so we didn't want to build all these trucks and sit home with them and play with them in the yard, because we make our living in monster trucks.
See, you make your living in monster trucks, so why not prepare young guys to make a living as opposed to just going, here it is?
Hey, it would be great, but you know, the innovation of monster trucks is stepping so fast now compared to where we first started that we really haven't even stopped. We don't take time to do stuff like that.
Right.
And it's just because we didn't have as many people involved in our sport as we did like NASCAR. We're getting a bunch of people involved now, but you know, in the beginning we really didn't. We were just big old dinosaurs crawling around having fun.
You've got the 25th Anniversary Gravedigger running this year in Monster Jam World Finals. 25 years of doing this stuff, and there were rumors about you retiring after this year.
No, and look, ever since my 20th anniversary, there's been a rumor back then. Then we get around my 25th, and I got hurt. I got broke up this year, and I haven't been driving the truck for a while. And they were thinking I'm going to retire on my 25th. Well, I'll just inform everybody that, you know, I have a contract with Monster Jam until 2012.
Look at the camera and tell everybody what you're saying.
I've got a contract with Monster Jam until 2012, and then it's up for renewal. So this old guy ain't going nowhere. They're going to have to throw me out of here. They will be hating me and throwing me off of this track. I'm not going anywhere. Gravedigger is my life, and my fans are my life.